Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What's the problem?
Gollum spawned inside with the villagers now that I've expanded it more.
You had this problem the other day too. How are you going to deal with that?
Well, I think I'm just going to put carpets down on all the empty spots and hope he's not spawning in the field for the farmer.
Yeah. What about It's got to be a certain height, right? What if it's
One less. It might work. I guess we'll see how this goes as I put these carpets everywhere else.
like what if you put half slabs on the ceiling here?
Do you have any wool on you? I mean, it might work. Yeah, it might work to stop it. Yeah, that should work. Let me go get some more wool as well to... I wonder why I couldn't get in here earlier. How the fuck did you do this?
I did just change that though.
Oh, I was like, what is happening? Why can't I get it? Yeah, that villager really wants to get out, man. I also just watched another OMG Craft video on how to change their profession. And what I did should change it eventually. Get rid of anything else that's in their job site that denotes them and put something else, and they'll eventually change it. Says. So,
Okay.
in theory, those guys should change into farmers.
Well, won't the
And there is one farmer there now.
right? Won't he feed the rest of them?
Yeah, but I think if you want it to happen
There's
faster,
two actually now.
Oh, are there two? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how fast it can happen.
Three. Wait, no, this guy's Fisher. This guy's Fisher. Never mind. But
Yeah, I
two.
was gonna say there's a lot of people with hats because the initial ones I took were all fishers.
Right. Yeah, there's two with the straw hats now. So we got two farmers. Oh, we got Gollum just spawned outside here.
Outside, didn't you have...
No, I mean outside of the where the villagers are at. Sorry,
Oh,
in a good spot.
In a good spot, okay. I just picked that up. I hate it when sheep only give me one wool. Oh, so get this. I finished the final season of Australian Survivor.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how recently it was released. I get to the final episode, and it's the the revealing of the winner episode.
Uh-huh.
Not only is Jonathan not there, one of the potential winners also isn't there in remotely because it was all at the beginning of COVID.
Wow.
I didn't realize how, like, they're there via satellite phone and everything, but they weren't. Jonathan was talking about how he wasn't allowed to live. Apparently, he works out of LA, which is expected.
Huh.
I've noticed that most of those people, like the contestants on there, if you hear their stories, they all like live in the States. Like a lot of them live in the States.
That's funny.
But but I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize. Like, I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, oh, this was posted like a month ago or 2 months ago or something like that. I didn't realize how new that season was that I was watching.
You know how they constantly are recording Survivor America? I wonder if there's people out there on an island right now.
There could be out there now. Their casting page changed to say something about how it was delayed due to COVID.
You mother...
I know, it's crazy. Like, now that it's delayed, it's just going to change everything. Changes everything.
He's so fast. He ran out. Now what do I do? Go back in. Go. Get in there. All right.
This Gollum. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, this one spawned, and he hasn't gone down there. How do we make him...
Like
well,
that. Like that, that's all. Yeah, this guy... Yeah, don't you escape on me. Somebody told me you can... Somebody told me. It was like on a YouTube video. Like, yo, my buddy just told me something.
I called it up a minute ago.
It's just like, hey. No, that you can double stack these beds, and they still count as beds.
Really? So like one on top of the other?
Yeah, but I don't know. Can they sleep in them then?
I know you can sleep if you put carpet on there, because my daughter loves doing this thing where she puts carpet over the bed, and then when you're laying in the bed, it looks like a blanket.
Oh, really? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Oh, God, I've fallen in.
Oh. You know, it's funny. It says I can only, I think I just set my respawn point down here into this.
Oh, yeah, it lets you reset your respawn point now, even if you're not
Even
actually...
if you don't actually sleep. Yeah, well, that guy's dying. Somebody dying. But yeah, I always thought that, you know, for the whole COVID thing, I mean, besides international, you know, travel, but, you know, I think an agency could, you know, work something like that out. Why didn't they just run a season during COVID? Everybody's in lockdown, and what you do is you test the people before you take them. You make
Yeah.
them wait for 2 weeks, and, you know, like quarantined in a hotel,
Right.
test them
Right.
again or whatever, and if they're negative, fucking go. Like you
Right.
could, you know, film a season with all these people that you got while everybody
I
else is
guess the
doing nothing.
concern is like there's still interaction with the outside world to some degree, like the cameraman and stuff. They don't.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's not
They
really
would
a
have to quarantine
self-contained island.
everyone, basically.
Yeah. Well, I would think the camera crews and all that stuff, sure, but I guess you're right. It's not necessarily a self-contained island. I don't know how quarantined itself that whole island scenario would be to know if you're putting the people of, you know, Fiji at risk by doing that, which of course you wouldn't want to do that for my entertainment, but you know.
I mean, I think it'd be interesting to do if maybe, I mean, they could cut back on all the like, let's go meet the tribes people and that sort of stuff.
I don't think they've done that at all in the Australian version. Like, you know, I
guess we're talking about Australia too, aren't
well,
we?
and I don't know. Well, I was just thinking the Australian version. No, I was thinking the normal version as well. I don't know the last season that I've seen of Survivor where they did go like, you know, sometimes they're like this is the reward challenge. You win, you get to go deliver these supplies to this school in the area.
Right.
I don't think they do that stuff anymore, but I think they've all been in.
Where did he spawn?
Oh God.
Sorry.
I think they've all been in Fiji as well.
Yeah, I think they bought that land basically, and now they're just like, well, this is where Survivor happens.
Well, 'cause that's even where the Australian one happens too.
Right.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's clearly the exact same company.
I don't know where he spawned, but you're gonna have to murder him.
I'm trying to push him into the pit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Work with me. Can you even fit in the pit? Is the hole big enough? I don't even know.
Is the hole big enough?
Is the hole big enough for your giantness? Oh, it is maybe, but you're too strong though, man. Oh nope, he pieced out. Okay, you are now in the water.
Maybe he can spawn on half slabs.
Well, that kind of takes away your process.
I mean, maybe.
There.
I don't know. There was a couple spots right there where he just that wasn't half slabbed up. So, but they were like 1 block areas, and I thought that was too small.
Oh, there they are.
Jesus.
There they are. I don't even see them.
They're after me. I haven't slept in a while.
Okay.
I flew away. I'm gonna get in the bed.
I'm gonna take them out. Ugh. God, I remember that first night of Phantoms.
And where we died,
like numerous times because they were so OP at the time.
I think they were way stronger than. I think they've changed them.
Yeah, because they are. I mean, they're like nothing now.
Yeah.
Do you think the trident's any good at him? At anything? Ah, I completely missed you. Like he barely did any damage to me, and he like came right through my body. Remember when they were coming underground as well? Like,
oh yeah.
We were like, dig a hole, and all of a sudden they just appeared through the dirt. I do think the Phantoms are kind of a cool addition to the game, but the more you play, like in a normal survival world, they're not that big of a deal.
Right.
I do like how they can affect UHC.
I'm gonna stay in the bed until you get done killing them and come sleep with me.
Oh, okay.
They added them to Minecraft Dungeons. So in Minecraft Dungeons, the way they work, if a player dies, like let's say, you know, me and you're playing together and I die, you don't die, you just get knocked down. And the moment I get knocked down, it becomes nighttime and like tons of mobs start spawning. And so like not only is it already challenging because I've been knocked out, you have to fight through those extra mobs and pick me up. And if you don't pick me up in 25 seconds, or I think maybe 30, the phantoms start spawning. They just swoop down and basically kill you.
So come here for a second.
Where's here? The villager people?
No, right over here, like in front of our beds. I was in the bed next to you.
Oh, okay. I don't see you.
I'm
Where are you?
in front of the chest, in our chest area, our normal chest area with the furnaces.
You don't have a helmet anymore.
Oh, they might have taken it away. Turn around.
What the hell? What the hell?
I caught it out the corner of my eye as I was swimming back, and I was like, that looks, from this angle, that looks very large. That's odd.
It's so
And I was
big.
like,
Why is it so big?
It's like, oh.
Oh my god. Why is it so big? Holy crap.
It's so funny too, because it's kind of subtle when you're just over there.
Yeah, you don't see it because, like, from the distance and all, it looks just the same, really.
But it is fucking giant.
It's so huge. Does it go the same spot?
God, I would assume as much.
Oh
but
my god, getting up there, I almost died.
Is there a there's no note or anything, huh?
No, I don't see anything. That's why I'm wondering what's on the other side. Is it the same stuff as normal?
Well, it's like it's double wide too.
Oh yeah, it's like lit twice basically.
Yeah, it's our normal spot.
Huh. Well, that's crazy.
I mean, theoretically, they shouldn't be able to change like where it goes to.
Yeah, I didn't know if they had something written in here or anything like that, though, like or anything. But no, I don't see nothing out of the norm.
And now I'm curious
who did that.
Yeah, who came on just to build a portal? It was like peace.
Well, Dahl's still been playing a lot. And he asked the other day if we had any extra dirt in the Discord, and I told him just to come help himself if he could find any in any of the chests. So maybe when he came over, he did that. I don't know.
It's massive.
That's really good. It's like you remember the old Mario games where there'd be certain levels where everything would be like
the giant world, like level 5. Oh no, this is the same guy. I couldn't kill him. I don't know how to kill him the easiest way either.
Lava.
Well, yeah, but it's just gonna... He's in the water. Oh, damn it. That's what I was hoping not to do. Oh, no, I got it. He's making us give his people more places to spawn.
Yeah.
Is what he's doing. He knows the plan.
All part of the plan. Well, I thought you put it in the water. I was like, that's how you make obsidian, Jeff. You did it.
I got him. He did. Yeah. Yeah, I am curious when they're gonna like start to be able to start doing things like, you know, Survivor again, because you think that's gonna come under some scrutiny from, you know, countries if you just go in there.
Right. Fuck, my cruise is still on. You think that cruise is gonna fucking sell in August?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, unless we hit another wave.
We're in another wave.
No, we're not in a wave that people care about. We'd have to get in a wave that's big enough for people to actually think is a wave.
Well, you know, today North Carolina basically told the Republican National Convention, fuck off. There's no way you can bring 10,000 people into Charlotte. But they can put 10,000 people on a ship and sell them across the goddamn nation, country, ocean.
Yep. It's Disney.
That doesn't make no damn sense.
I mean, they're probably
I can't go. I can't do it. I just can't. I know this is the first world problem.
Shouldn't have rebooked that.
I guess you're right. I mean, you are right. You're absolutely right. It's my fault. I did this. I'm not blaming anyone but myself. But I really think Disney shouldn't sell.
Oh,
like, even if I wasn't on this ship, I still feel the same. Disney should not be selling their ships right now. It's absurd. Well, they aren't right now, but in 2 months either.
Is that when they plan on opening back up? Did they make a...
Disney's opening back up sooner than that. The parks.
Well, didn't the Disney in Europe? Was it not? No, Europe doesn't have a Disney anymore. One of the foreign Disneys.
It does.
I thought Euro Disney like went away.
I don't think so.
I thought Euro Disney...
There's a Disney in Paris.
I thought Euro Disney like went broke or something. Euro Disney. Disney Paris, formerly known as Euro Disney.
Yeah, that's the one.
25th anniversary in 2017. Was it maybe because it was Euro Disney that failed?
Maybe, but
somehow it became...
France is part of Europe, so... And there is Europe. I mean, there is French Disney, so...
Yeah, I thought I saw...
There's definitely a Disney in Europe.
Yeah, that's true. Disney Paris. There it is.
How do you make this guy fall in on his own? Like, this is...
Where are you at?
This is not... Right.
Oh, I just pushed him.
Yeah, no, I know, but like if you're not here, this thing's not supposed to require you to push him in every time, right?
I think they'll eventually just pathfind into there. But we also shouldn't have this big of an edge around this thing, you know. Well,
Okay.
I guess we need an edge for them to spawn on, though. We just can't have it lead it to the outside. Or at least he can't get out there. I guess this is fine. He just eventually will pathfind his way down there, as far as I understand. I mean, he pathed his way into the water outside and just stuck by the water's edge. I'm just curious. I haven't seen any new villagers since the farmer started up, though. That's like my concern.
Maybe you've hit a cap.
But I have all the beds. All the beds, man. There's so many beds. I also just wonder, am I giving them the right stuff? I just planted potatoes and wheat. I could put carrots in there.
They'll probably eat. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's better. Like, will they eat just wheat?
I don't know. Farming villagers for breeding.
You said that that they don't all drop flowers, right? The iron golems.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Okay. Well, there's 8 down there.
So this guy just filled his thing filled with carrots. Like carrots alone. I know carrots and potatoes. It looks like.
Well, carrots they can definitely eat. We know that, right?
So,
and same with potatoes. We know they can just straight up eat those.
Yeah,
But
so
wheat requires like.
Yeah, I should go get carrots instead of. Hey, don't save yourself, buddy. There you go. Bye bye. The look on his face when we push him down.
Look back up like the Terminator.
No. His hand comes out, just clutching a rose. Oh, Jesus Christ, that dolphin makes it go fast.
Huh, I don't hear him dying. Oh, he just did it silently.
He just accepted his fate.
He did. He didn't go bonga 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 at all. He just died. I wonder if he can spawn up here on top of these. Huh, you can open a chest with a half slab on it.
You didn't know that?
I probably did at some point.
Yeah.
I did not currently know that.
Yeah, I feel that was pretty well known. You know, we do come across some discoveries that people are like, "Oh God, how did you not know that was added 2 snapshots ago?" But
right, no, I mean, yeah, it's a long one.
I feel was added.
Stairs? I knew you could do it over stairs for sure, but I guess half slabs just didn't. I don't know. I probably knew it. I don't remember knowing it.
I feel that might have been added in the like, who's Michael phase.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Back when boats could break.
Could always did. I think.
Yeah, boats did break.
Boats were useless because of it.
Yeah, I kind of, because of that, I don't know if it's nostalgia or what. The indestructible boat, I don't know if I'm as much of a fan of. I think it needs, like, something.
I think that I'm still stuck in the
durability.
mindset of, like, boats are awful because of how long they were awful. That, like, I don't consider using a boat, period.
What
is
that? Is that a bird?
What is the sound? Is it a bird?
It's
the damn dolphin.
Oh, that was the dolphin? It definitely sounded like a bird. Oh, this guy basically said screw you to all your wheat, and as the picked the wheat, he just planted potatoes.
Oh, well, I guess there's that. I guess it answers the question on whether they like.
Oh, no, I guess he did put
not
some.
like wheat.
Yeah, he did put some back. Here, I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff down, just on the ground. See if I can force some more breeding.
So I had an adventure this week of an audio adventure. I wanted to switch up my headset to be wireless because it's such a
I tried to do that too. Go on. I'd love to hear.
Well, I mean, maybe I could help you even.
That's a good possibility.
So I know Ko has a wireless setup, and I remember using it at his house. I remember not being super impressed with it, but I forgot why. And so whenever he praises the setup he uses, and so when I talked to him about it, he's like, "Oh, I'll get the same headset I have. It's fantastic, and it's good." The problem is it uses radio frequency, and I must just have too much interference where I live because it's impossible. It doesn't work. I spent $100 on this headset.
Which one is it?
78. It's a Sennheiser HR122.
And it uses radio frequency?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So like the bass has got like 3 different channels you can set it to, and then it's the little dial on the headset where you tune it in, and it's very finicky. I mean, we're talking half a millimeter moved, and it's the world of difference in what you're hearing. Um, but no matter how much sitting there and just lightly moving it, I could never get it to where it wasn't just full of static and pops and stuff like that. And people were just saying that I got too much radio frequency stuff in my room, affecting it. So that was out. So that was $100 down. So then people were like, well, you can get a Bluetooth transmitter that will plug into your mixer and it'll transmit the Bluetooth signal out to Bluetooth headphones. And I was like, okay, well, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't even know that was a thing that they made these 1/4 inch audio inputs that that were Bluetooth transmitters. So I buy one of those, and I buy a Bluetooth headset. And I looked at Bluetooth headsets for a long time, trying to decide which one to get. And my daughter's also been complaining lately because I listen to audiobooks at night, and I use a Bluetooth speaker, and she's like, that's too loud. So I guess I woke her up one night listening to audiobooks. So I was like, all right, well, if I invest in some Bluetooth headphones, I should get some decent ones. I can use them when I travel. I can use them for listening to books at night. So I ended up spending like $350 on these Sony Bluetooth headphones that they looked really nice. And I got them Monday, and so yesterday, and plugged them all up. Everything worked. It was fantastic. The audio quality is through the roof. It's like, this is the best thing ever. I can't believe how good this is. Then I went to stream, or actually, before I even went to stream, me and my daughter played Minecraft yesterday, so we got into a Discord call together while we were doing it, and there's a 200 millisecond delay for the Bluetooth signal, which means whenever you speak and you hear yourself on the monitor, it's delayed in a way that I literally cannot do it. I end up sounding like a drunk man. Like halfway through a sentence, I'm like, I can't talk because like I'm hearing myself on a delay, and it's like impossible to speak. So that's just out. It can't be used.
And you make yours so you hear yourself all the time.
Right. And I remember I didn't used to, like, when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't have like kind of audio monitor. In fact, I had a fucking mic that sat on my desk that was like a little pin mic, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like not even like the Blue Yeti or anything.
The ones that used to come with like the Microsoft keyboard.
Right. Yeah. And so I didn't have a monitor then. And I remember when I first switched to having a monitor thinking, whoa, this is weird hearing myself talk. But now I can't do without it. Like I feel like it helps me know what level to speak at. Like, for instance, a good example is after I'll do VR, I won't have my headset on sometimes after I do Beat Saber because I'm just pouring sweat. And so I'll sit down and start talking into the mic, and I've looked at VODs and stuff, and I just start yelling basically because I can't hear myself. And I think I need to talk louder because I can't hear myself, I guess. So I've become so accustomed to the monitor that like recording or streaming without it just doesn't work anymore. Plus it helps like make the levels right. Like I can hear how my voice sounds while you're talking as well, and the game sound, all that stuff to know what level I should be at or what level the other channel should be at. So Bluetooth headset didn't work. So I was talking to my Discord about it. I was like, well, here's the problems I've had. So they suggested a different headset that has a much lower Bluetooth latency, and I've ordered that. That was $150, and it comes tomorrow. So I'm going to see if it's low enough latency that I don't feel like I'm going insane when I speak.
With a monitor, I doubt it, because I think that's one of the reasons. So when I used to do like on the college radio station, my buddy and I had like a little talk show that we did, and they had the zero latency headphones. It was just like it's just like if you plug into the bottom of the Yeti,
right?
It's a zero latency like feed. Anything going through a different system will always add a little bit of latency, because when I first started recording, I tried to do the whole feedback thing long before I had a Yeti or anything like that. And even the smallest amount of delay makes it intolerable to use a monitor. Right. So even if it lowers latency, it doesn't matter. It's like...
I'm hoping 20 milliseconds is low enough. I mean, it's got to be a lot better than 200 at least.
I mean, it's about 10 better. About 10 times better.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, but it's more than 10, Jeff. No, these numbers are more.
It's like an earthquake magnitude, the Richter scale. It's logarithmic.
So yeah, I'm hoping that this other headset. I decided to keep the Sony ones. It was one of those hard decisions where it's like, man, that was expensive. Should I even keep these or what? But they're so good. So like all the other aspects that I said I could use them for, I'm going to use them for, because they're really good headphones. But yeah, they definitely won't work for this. I just want to have a wire-free VR setup, basically. And I would prefer these headphones be used for all things. Oh, that was your trident. I thought that was another iron golem spawning. I don't think they spawn at night.
Yeah, they might not.
Because, like, it feels like they spawn really rapidly and then suddenly they just don't spawn at all. Let's sleep real quick and see if they start spawning again.
Okay, let me come back up. I'm running out of fireworks.
There's a shop of them. So someday we will have stolen everything, and there won't be. But
Ow.
that's where I've been getting all my fireworks. So I just fly over the island, take some more every time I'm running low.
Whose shop is it in?
I don't know who owns the shop. There's probably a sign that says, but it's just right there in the main island. It looks like a firework from the top.
So what you're saying is you can't miss it.
Yeah, exactly.
We do have some babies in there now.
I did see the babies laying in the bed.
Yeah, well, I did throw a bunch of food down, though, so I don't know if... I think it's funny that some of the babies come out with jobs sometimes.
Huh. Yeah, that's it's interesting. Swedish mentality, I guess.
You have a job.
It's like being betrothed. I wonder how the whole pandemic stuff's going to work out for Sweden in the end. You know what they've been doing, right?
No.
They've done nothing. There's no lockdown, no social distancing. They've just like, well, let's see what happens.
And they've been fine?
No.
No.
They have the hospital capacity for a lot of people, I guess. So, but their goal was like herd immunity, but so far that's not really a thing. Their numbers have been on a steady incline since day one. They may have done some social distancing. Maybe people wearing masks. That I don't know, but I do know they've not done any kind of strict lockdown or anything like that. It's just been like, well, let's build up an immunity.
Yeah, curious to see how that does.
They are a good test case, at least, I guess, for that concept. Did you take anything from down here?
No, I just looked at it. To know. God, I can't get up. The way you have slapped this, it's so hard to get up this mountain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm hoping that works.
I don't know what triggers these guys to spawn.
The golems?
Yeah. Oh, one just spawned in the water.
Oh, nice. I'm not convinced they don't always drop a feather, I'm convinced they don't always drop a feather.
We have 36 irons in there in one rose.
That's not true. There was 12.
Oh, I thought I saw one. Well, now you can see if there's 13.
Yeah. Must have been 13 because now there's 14.
Or he dropped 2 roses. Come on, spawn again quickly. Them spawning in the water makes me wonder if we can just get rid of the whole ring and everything.
You should try it. Because you're done with the villages at this point, right?
I think so, unless I want to add more beds, but they got a lot more breeding to do before they take up all the beds that we've gotten.
Is that all that it takes now? Is just beds for them to sleep in, and they'll breed to capacity?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Okay.
And that the more villagers, the faster it will. The faster they will
spawn.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to reach down and get all this stuff. Okay, I guess I don't want this. Should be. Crap.
What you doing?
There. Trying to make it so nothing can spawn on here. Gotta close this area off. I guess a golem can't spawn here anyway, right? There, so we can see. And
Oh, this son of a
where
bitch.
is he? What
Right
hurt?
here.
What hurt him?
Where's the... Okay, I see where he spawned. There's one damn block. Jesus Christ, this bastard.
What hurt him?
I don't know. I don't know why he took damage.
I mean, I know he's taking it now, but...
Right.
Come on, man.
Please die.
Yeah, he's drifting slowly away from... There we go. He dropped a rose, too.
I think they always do.
I don't know. What I read just said that they may or may not drop one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to see how this thing works out now.
All right, I've got it half slabbed up out here again. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next couple episodes. See if there's any more we've missed. I guess every time we kill one out here, there's more to slab.
That's true. That is true.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
All right. See you guys.